Redesigned for 2021, this Genesis G80 has new tech features, more powerful engines, a long list of competitors in this mid-sized luxury category. It looks pretty good, both inside and out. Now, what I don't cover in this video, I will certainly have on everymandriver.com, such as the specs, safety, warranty, and things like that. Today, a walk-around review including what's under the hood, inside the front cabin, backseat legroom and headroom, cargo volume, and of course, a driving impressions. I'll also do a rundown of the competitors and their MSRPs. Let's get started. For those of you who follow me on a regular basis, you know I did a just arrived walk around video of this when I first got it. Some of the information in that video will be in this video, except of course the driving impressions and more details, as well as the rival breakdown. So with the powertrain, there's two engines. You have the 2.5 liter turbo 4, which we have, 300 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque, or the twin turbo V6 3.5 liter, that's got 375 horses, 391 pound-feet of torque. Both are mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The more powerful engine, 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds. I've been able to get around 6 with my tester. By the way, available in rear wheel and all-wheel drive. I personally like the exterior styling with the longer hood and the sloping roofline back here, but the cargo volume suffers. There are a couple of ways to open the trunk lid. There's a button just left of the steering wheel. You have one of these options here on the key fob. The other one's kind of cool. Just above the backup camera, actually just kind of part of the entire setup here, is a spot you can press the button and it opens up. Pretty cool. As cool as that is, cargo volume 13.1 cubic feet. Pretty disappointing. It does have a spot underneath here for an actual spare tire and jack kit. So you have that there, so they're not really too concerned about weight of this vehicle. And the battery's back here as well. There is a pass-through, so you can put a couple longer items through the car if you wanted to. Let's say you were skiing. It definitely fits a couple sets of golf clubs for sure. Groceries, no problem. Duffel bags, luggage, that kind of thing. We're ready to go. Press the button here on the underside of the trunk lid, it closes automatically. How about a test drive? Of course, why not? In this part of the video, I'm going to talk about how it drives, some of the safety features, what I like and don't like about the interior. So with that, let's roll. All right, I want to take you on a little ride and show you some things this car can do, some of my likes and dislikes. First of all, that power is good. And this is the turbo, not the bigger turbo. So, funky steering wheel, don't you think? This is kind of a weird shape. It looks like it's upside down. I don't, not an optical illusion, but it's kind of rounded this way versus rounded up that way, at least in the color part of it. These steering wheel mounted controls, pretty standard. Got the little grip here in these rollers. I'm not sure if I like that so much. I do like the spacing here, but this illusion really throws me off. Just, you know, first thing that stands out. I love this 14.5 inch wide screen. This is beautiful. Got some great features on it. This dial circular pad thing down here, not so awesome. I wish it was better. I don't know, maybe it's the push and turn. I like these dials for, you know, going reverse, neutral, and drive. I like these dials here, but this one, not so much. It's kind of odd, but there's a cityscape in the backdrop behind the logos or the options here. I have the Apple CarPlay hooked up with my phone through USB, but we also have a wireless charging pad down below. I don't know why I'm not using it, just I don't know why. 2 USB ports there. Under here, you got some storage, cup holders, obviously. All right, let's do a little demo here. I've got my lane keeping on, lane assist. I bring it to the right, and it brings me back center. I'll go a little left, and it brings me back center. So you got that lane keeping assist system. Now the car is basically steering itself. It is steering itself. Just holding here. Isn't that nice? Now it's flashing, keep hands on wheel, so I'll do that. In here, like you have with the Hyundai brand, if you hit the turn signal left or right, on the far right-hand side, I'm signaling left, it shows me a camera under the left-hand mirror. If I turn right, it shows the camera that's under the right-hand mirror. So they have that in the Palisade, and I believe also the Telluride. but they have it in different spots. This is all on the right-hand side. It's kind of strange. It's superimposed like a 3D image over the RPMs, the tach. So that's where it shows up. Pretty cool. This is a beautiful display down here. They got a digital readout for your climate controls, real buttons to touch. The screen goes back to like a screensaver. I kind of like to have it up where I'm seeing what's most recent, but you just have to hit the dial down below and you'll go to your menu option. There it is. Now I can see everything I want up there. Big, wide windshield. This does not get into view whatsoever. And it's a very sturdy ride. I mean, the technology for safety makes it very simple, barely an inconvenience for driving. And my seat is really comfortable as well. I'm gonna go left. I'll kind of wind through some parts of the side country now that I've shown you some highway demos. It's nice, this vehicle has the two options of rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. And since we've had some ice and snow and shaded areas, which is still holding in some of the snow on the road, this kicks in pretty good with traction control and keeps me from sliding. I might experience some of that now as I'm going through some wooded areas with plenty of shade. I feel pretty fortunate that I'm able to drive new vehicles on a regular basis and then give you my impressions. I don't always do that because I find everyone is subjective, and what I like, you may not like, and vice versa. But I find this car super stable, absorbs the bumps, corners well. It's got a good weight to it, very stable on its wheels. They call that well planted. Everything is secure with how it hugs the road. And for the acceleration of this one, it's good. Fuel economy hasn't been stellar in my time driving it. I'm in the low to mid 20s, but I'm not sure if I've given it a fair shake in combination of highway and city. I do a lot more around town driving, so I don't get up to speed enough to get a better fuel economy number. Now, I showcased the backseat legroom and headroom in my just arrived video. The vehicle is on right now. That's because when you turn it off, the driver's seat slides back. But here is my legroom. I'm 5'11". Hershey, you want to come in? Come on. Hershey is, I don't know how tall Hershey is. She's about 12 pounds though. She's overweight. I got plenty of leg room between my knees and the back of the seat. Again, this is my driver position when the car is started, and headroom is good. Got this massive panoramic sunroof that opens up from the middle out to the sides. And I also talked about this in my just arrived video. The front passenger seat can be adjusted by the rear passengers. You can make it go front and back, and also adjust the vertical part of it as well. And they've got climate controls. You pull down the armrest, which reveals a cup holder as well as the heated seat options, and there's a USB port inside the armrest. Now, of course, this is a 5-passenger midsize, but sitting in the middle spot, it's a little difficult because you have the hump here and you'll sit up a little bit higher. I'll do that with Hershey. Hopefully you can see this. But I don't like this part of it. I wouldn't sit in the middle, and now my head is hitting the roof line for sure. The roof line slope doesn't do me any favors. Ugh, don't like that at all. Let's go, Hirsch. You're killing me. Let's go. So here's the MSRP range on the G8's following rivals in this midsize luxury sedan category. The BMW 5 Series between $54,000 and $110,000. The Audi A6 between $55,000 and $74,000. The Mercedes-Benz E-Class between $54,000 and $111,000. Acura TLX between $37,000 and $48,000. Volvo S90 between $50,000 and $63,000. The Cadillac CT5 between $37,000 and $48,000. The Lincoln MKZ between $37,000 and $44,000. Lexus ES between $40,000 and $49,000. Jaguar XF between $52,000 and $72,000. And last but not least, the star of our featured attraction, the 2021 G80 between $48,000 and $62,000. It is definitely worth a look and absolutely a test drive. I had fun driving it. I like the way it feels. I think you should take a look at it as well. More details again on everymandriver.com. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. See you soon. Adios.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.
Hey, I want to let you know about a new feature on everymandriver.com. It's a car payment calculator you can use anytime when you're trying to figure out what your potential loan amount is and the monthly payment figure. So what you do is you type in the vehicle price, your down payment, trade-in figure, sales tax, interest rate, and the term of the loan. Click calculate, and then you'll figure out the loan amount and the monthly payment. It's a free tool now available on everymandriver.com.